Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Ross Reviews. Today I am out in the Ute. I am at one of my all-time favorite roads to drive on here in Perth. This is seriously a hidden gem. It is OBrien Road. It is off 2J Road, and this is seriously one of the best roads I've found in Perth to go for a cruise on. It is so popular with motorcycles and even some car clubs that like to come here. The weather has unfortunately started to open up on us a little bit, but trust me, this is seriously one of the coolest roads. And if you have not been on this road and you live in Perth, you need to watch this video first. Then, see, here comes another bike. The bikes just keep coming. They are everywhere on this road for good reason. Yeah, watch this video, then straight away get in your car, grab your keys, and come down to this place because you will not regret it. This is seriously a road that reminds me of sort of like you're driving in the hills of Japan. So all you JDM guys out there, you should know about this road because it's tops. But now let's hop in this thing, go for a bit of a cruise, and I'll show you what this road is really all about. All right, so you join me on OBrien Road here. So this is seriously like one of my all-time favorite roads. Anytime I get the chance, I always bring the cars I review here because it is just the perfect test track. You know, you have quite a bit of nice straights at the beginning of this road, and then as soon as you get about halfway, it just turns into some of the nicest B road you will ever see, probably in Perth at least. It really is just a spectacular road. Always busy with bikes. Bikes especially seem to come here more than anyone else. But yeah, ever since I've found this road, it is definitely been my go-to. The good thing about this road as well is that it's fairly well paved. It's sort of well looked after. Now there is spots that do dip a bit, and you know, it's not the best surface, especially on the straights. It is probably a little bit rough, but I gotta say, on most of these corners, it's a decent road. You know, considering this is out in the sticks, basically, you know, they've done a pretty good job to maintain this thing. It really is just that perfect test track to give your car just a little bit of that taste of, you know, track driving. Obviously, you do have to keep it safe, but once you've been here a few times, you kind of know the routine of the layout. You know, you can push it a bit. It is an 80K road after all, so, you know, especially in these tight corners, you know, you can get it up there, but, you know, most of the time, you're within a reasonable speed. The other good thing about this road is that there is very little police presence. Now, knock on wood wherever I can find some here, but it has been very low. I come here, you know, a few times a month, and I have only seen a police here once. I did see one time, probably about 6 months ago, 3 motorcycle cops all together go down this road once, and it was a very lucky chance that I was actually filming the intro to the Mitsubishi Evo 10. So it was very lucky that they did not go by me as I was testing that car out, because
you are over the speed limit.
I know we are, but we're having fun. Woo-hoo! Holy shit! Yeah, I probably was breaking the speed limit a little bit, but within reason. Yeah, let's just say within reason. But yeah, I've been lucky enough to have no issues here with the cops. But you know, just keep it smart. You know, don't come here and try and do 200 Ks an hour, because then, you know, you'll probably just ruin it for everyone. And I know a lot of people might be upset that I am sharing this location, but you know, we gotta share the love. We can't be selfish here. But come on, people, just if you come down here, just respect the place. And hopefully we will be able to keep using this road for fun for years and years to come. Now I've just pulled over, just gonna let the ute cool off a little bit here. I've been pushing it a little bit harder than I usually do when in Rome, I guess. But I just thought I'd pull over. This is another really monumental area of this road and a bit of a sad one. Now, if you're familiar with your Bathurst racing and you've grown up watching it, you would have heard of Peter Brock. He was a legendary supercar driver, won heaps of races, and everyone just seemed to love that guy. Well, it turns out he actually was here for a Targa West race on this road, and unfortunately, this is where he had his accident. There is a little bit of a shrine here. This is where, unfortunately, the legend passed away. And you can see here, it was back in 2006. You know, even some people have left some trinkets for him, which is just a nice thing to do, you know. There is always stuff being left here. And I am happy that they do have something at least to commemorate him. He was a legend. And it was very, very unfortunate what happened here. He was in his modified Daytona sports car, and this thing was insane. It had like a 5.7 liter V8 from Holden in this thing, and the whole car only weighed about 1,100 kilos. So it was a weapon, and unfortunately, just, yeah, wasn't his day, I guess. And on one of the corners, he had an accident, unfortunately losing his life. It is, as much fun as this road is, it is a very serious road, and yeah, you really got to be careful. This one's for you, Rocky. Now I could ramble on forever about this road, but instead I'm just going to give you guys the raw footage of me trying to send it a little bit through this road, and you can just see for yourself how much fun this road can actually be. But anyways, I'm gonna finish the video off here, everyone. I hope you enjoyed just taking a look at my favorite road here in Perth. It really is spectacular, and if you haven't taken a nice drive through it, I highly, highly recommend it. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If so, please remember to hit that like button, consider subscribing if you're new here, and we'll see you on that next video.